In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create two cogs that work together and move in sync. I'll be doing this using the motion link function in Fusion 360. Stay tuned till the end to see how I do it and what happens. Now let me show you what to do. So first you want to create a new file, and then instead of doing part design, do hybrid design. And you want the measurement to be millimeters, otherwise this won't work. So you press create new and wait till it loads. And then straight away at the top, look for the Utilities or Tools tab. Click it, and then look for add-ins. And then press the arrow for add-ins, and then look for scripts and add-ins. Once you click that, on the search bar on the top left, type in spur. You want to look for a spur grid with the place sign. Press the place sign, and it will make something appear on the right. On the right, look for hole diameter. Press hold. Change the value of hole diameter to 50 and the gear thickness to 30. Don't change anything else, otherwise this won't work. And now click OK. So now go to the front view and create this again. But this time, do everything except change your teeth to, instead of 24, to 12. So once you've done that, click OK again. And then now, you want to press M on your keyboard. And then you want to move this 230 millimeters to the right. And then click OK once you've done that. And then you want to press M again, but this time you want to get the exact center of this spur. And change the degree by 15 degrees. And then press OK again. So now you've got them lined up. Now you want to create poles so they have a pivot to pivot on. So press P on your keyboard to create a project sketch. And then click the small spur face. And then project the small inner circles. And press Finish Sketch. And then now you want to extrude the circles. So press it, and then extrude it 50 millimeters outwards, but do symmetric in dimensions, in direction, and make sure it's a component, not a new body or joint. And then do the same for the other one. You want to use symmetric and 50 in distance and component. So now you have your pivot. So you want to anchor them down or you want to pin them down. But first you want to rename them. So rename them to 12 and the other one to 24. Now you want to pin them. So right click them again. Yeah, right click them again and pin them. You need to pin them both, otherwise this won't work. And then if any of your spur gears are anchored, make sure you unanchor them. And then now you want to go back to the solids tab and press modify, and then press assemble. And then look for the as built joint, and then click your spur gear, and then the number that's relative to the spur gear. And then press the inner circle of the spur gear and you'll see it spin. If it doesn't spin, that means you have a problem. And then press OK and do the same thing for the other one. Now you want to go back to assemble and press motion control. And then you want to set the angle for revolute 1 to 180 and the angle for revolute 2 to 360. And then make sure it's in reverse, otherwise it won't work. Click OK and done. You can drag it around and do what you want and you'll see them both moving in the same direction. Thanks for watching.